What's good, YouTube? Appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hope you having a wonderful Sunday. All glory to God. It's tight end day. That's what they said. National Tight End Day. Also, day 4 for the $10 challenge. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen before we go on New England Patriots money line, Cincinnati Bengals money line, and the Chicago Bears plus 12.5. At the start, it was like at 7.5. It was like early in the week. All Lamar Jackson was playing. They still have the Ravens favor because a lot of Bears players, a lot of Bears defensive backs, and I think DeAndre Swift, they're all questionable. So they didn't really make sure, but they got at 3.5. We got at 12.5 to add to the $10 challenge. Like I said, day 4, hoping to move on. If you've been following it, hopefully you've been cashing as well. We got NBA today. Baseball is tomorrow. But last video, what we did, we had already picked our picks for today's game, so we're not going to go with that. But what we're going to do is kind of go throughout with the tight ends. We're going to probably look at some basketball too. So let's check out, because everybody is on these tight ends. I think Dallas Goedert definitely is going to do something because he did something last game against the Giants on that Thursday night game. Probably his best game of the season. And if you hear something, that's going to be the rain in the background. I don't have it. I don't have it. Well, they're right here. So Dallas Goedert. Four out of the last 5 games, he's gotten a touchdown. One of them was against the Giants. So if you're looking forward to getting him for sure, might be a good one right there. He's averaging a touchdown. I think Jalen Hurts is going to look for him, especially when A.J. Brown's not playing. Definitely think he's going to look for him. Also, if you're looking for receiving yards, they're probably a little bit higher. It's 39.5 right here. It's probably a little higher right now. But 4 out of 5 last games, he's hit this bottom 10 defenses. I think that would be a good one too to do. If you just don't want to do touchdowns, guys, because I'm gonna do it, just for the fun. Make sure you check out, the yards as well. Dallas Kincaid is one. He's one of the best tight ends in the league right now. They don't have him on here. He might not be playing. He might not be playing. Let's get back to it. 49ers Texans. I think a lot of people are on. Schultz is a good one because Nico's not playing. Yep, Schultz not playing. George Kittle definitely gonna get in that end zone. We already know that. But he has failed in the last 7, 8 games to get touchdowns. He was a touchdown monster last when I had him on fantasy team. I don't see his yards right here. Don't know what his yards would be, but like I said, I would check out the yards for sure on these tight ends because they're gonna try to get them the football on National Tight End Day. They're gonna try to give them the football. Here's Dalton Schultz right here. In 6 straight games, he's failed to get 50 receiving yards at home. And then touchdown 0.5 in the last 7, 8 games. He has not been able to do that. Dalton Schultz has not been good. Let me go to one of my other favorites. They'll probably find Kyle Pitts the football. I'll say that. I think they'll try to find Kyle Pitts the football. But Kirk Cousins being there, I don't know. Kirk Cousins, he showed on like he like Drake London. So Drake London's gonna have a good time. I don't even know who the Dolphins tight end is because Darren Waller's out. Hunter Henry. I think a lot of people ain't even talking about Hunter Henry. He's been very consistent this season. He has failed to score 14 out of 17 games, a touchdown. He has exceeded his fantasy score. He has exceeded his receiving yards, which is 34.5 out of the last 7, 8 games. Again, like I said, you want to probably go with these receiving for sure. Take advantage of the receiving yards. Cade Iden, maybe Taysom Hill. You got right here Warren. You got Warren right here. Tyler Warren, who's been very, very good this season. Fantasy scores exceeded first half touchdown 4 out of 5 games. He exceeded damn near everything. Look, touchdown 4 out of 5 games. He's got the touchdown. So he's definitely one. So Dallas Goedert, um, Tyler Warren. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a parlay for y'all right here while we at it. Cowboys, yep, you already know where I'm going. Evan Ingram though, that man Ferguson, he loves that Prescott. Jake Ferguson. He's failed to score a touchdown in 8 of the last 10 games on the road. He did score a touchdown last week, but his receptions 4.5. He's exceeded that in 6 out of 7 games, even with CD, without CD. I don't see his yards, but Jake Ferguson definitely gonna get the football. I definitely think Dak's gonna try to find a way to get him to score too. Anybody else? Those are the three. I think I've seen a lot of people, but like this isn't like McBride's not around because he's out for the week. Travis Kelce on a Monday. It's gonna be very tempting to try to figure out. You got Mark Andrews. They got Bellinger. You got the Bengals got so many. We got Taylor for the Jets. It's not really appetizing on the tight end national tight end day, but those are the main three for real. Warren, Ferguson, and Dallas Goedert. Man, you can throw a little bit of Kittle in there, but those are like the main three I'm looking at for tight end national tight end day. I know a lot of people are going to be throwing in slips, but this is not like it was last year. I think a lot of people was playing last year, but that's gonna be it for the national tight end day. Let's go through some NBA. We got the Nets and the Spurs. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Anything Wemby, you good. But I'm gonna tell y'all somebody that's really, really under like a guy that's really like taking advantage of these lines. Is this guy right here, Steven Castle? If you can find a way to discount some of his stuff, definitely, because Steven Castle is the guy that's not being shown, not looked upon, because everything is about Wemby. So Steven Castle gets 28.5, right? Out of 8 of the last games, he's hit that 32.9. There is no De'Aaron Fox. You got to check it to make sure. If De'Aaron Fox is there, then this number might drop. But with no De'Aaron Fox, he's the second option. So he's able to get some of this stuff down. Again, like I said, if you're on those sport apps where you can able to discount, definitely be able to help. But Wemby's number is going up. So as Wemby's number is going up, everybody else's number is going to probably trickle down just a little bit. Wemby is now like at 42.5, 46.5, and the points, rebounds, and assists. And they're playing Brooklyn. Not sure if he's going to do it. You never know, but they might blow them out because the Spurs are actually a good team. So just want to check that out. I want to pay attention to that. Celtics and Pistons. I think these two teams have been having some issues this season. I don't think Celtics won. I think the Pistons beat the Rockets. But Anthony Simons right here, this is an interesting one. Has exceeded 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists 18 out of 19 games on the road. He's averaging 28.8. That's an interesting one. You could probably discount that. So he didn't do it against the Knicks. He did it. Yeah, he didn't do it against the Knicks. That was the first game. So I guess he didn't. That's the only game the Celtics have played. So he didn't do it against. That's the only game he didn't do it was against the Knicks, and he got it at 15. Everything else he's hit, but this was when he was with Portland. So that's an interesting one right there. That's an interesting one right there. Tobias Harris, 16.5 in assists, 79 games. Jaylen Brown was so bad last night. I wonder. This one right here, Bucks and Cavs. This is gonna be a good one right here. This is gonna be a good game right here. Bucks and Cavs. Donovan Mitchell has exceeded 40.5 points, rebounds since 4 out of the last 5 games versus bottom 10 defense for rebounds allowed. Let's check out Mr. Donovan Mitchell. Let's look at the head-to-head right now. Look at that. All Reds. 26. This is all from last year and this year. this calendar year. 26, 37, 22, 37. 40's a little high, I'm not gonna lie to you. Evan Mobley, 19.5 for our last 5 games at home. Gotta go with the head-to-head, all unders. Obviously, some of this stuff don't matter, but I just want to throw that out there. Like, hey, they're telling you over, but we can go to the head-to-head because the head-to-head matters because that's what they're playing. Looking for Giannis. You know, some players, they just do really well against players. I mean, against teams. Put the A there. No, he ain't on here. He might be questionable or something like that. Okay. All right. He's probably questionable. Hornets and Wizards, Raptors, Mavs, Lakers, anything Luka, to be honest with you. Anything Luka Doncic. Anything Luka Doncic, you're good. Anything Luka. They don't have him on here, but anything Luka, he might be questionable, something like that. But anything Luka, it is early in the morning. Anything Luka Doncic, you're good. Trailblazers, Clipper. Still wait for that one. Pacers, Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards plays against this team. Anthony Edwards has been very good this season already to start it off. Let's see what Anthony Edwards does against this team, the Pacers. I tell you, go under. He had 17 one game. He had 38 one game. I think Anthony Edwards on another level right now. Rebounds and assists, 10.5. I think that's really low. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's really low for Anthony Edwards. Honestly, I would take anything Anthony Edwards to. Points, rebounds, and assists is like my favorite stat, favorite attribute to pick on these lines. Is that's the best thing to pick because they get to do everything, especially get a player to do everything. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it. Like try to find what Giannis is doing. Stephen Castle's a favorite. Anthony Edwards, Luka. No really hidden gems right now. I know that's like the common guys. But yeah, I mean, that's just Hornets and Wizards. Maybe LaMelo. I've been watching LaMelo. I think LaMelo's been playing pretty good, man. He's been passing the ball a little bit too. He's been under control. I don't like to. He's been under control. What's those assists talking about? Look at 6 out of 7 assists. 7.5. He's averaging 9.6. Look at the head-to-head. 13, 6, and 3. But this is a different LaMelo. I mean, I'm definitely paying attention more than what he's doing. Let's see what he's been doing the last game. So look at 8. He had 8. He had 11. He only had Melo might be playing a little different. I'm scared of Belton. Every time he be tripping. But that's gonna be the video, man. Appreciate all the love and support. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we cash for day 4, going to day 5. We got, like I said, baseball, basketball, and some football tomorrow. Until next time, God bless and be safe.